there's Kurt, the boat doctor, out here in the bay. This beautiful 2018 foot Duckworth Advantage. Your Simrad Go 9 works good. There's your GPS. Here's your depth finder. Very clear, by the way. Real good pickup off the bottom. Then you go into your structure scan. They're very clear on that again. Of course, you can zoom, see your plus and minus. You can zoom in on that, get a lot better picture. And then I set up some programs here for you on your combos. So now you got your down view, your traditional, then you got your GPS. You got a half tank of gas, 12 volt power point, you got your horn, you got your nav lights, you got your wipers, all that works. Your radio works good. We'll put it on weather right here. Whoop. Now you have to quit scanning first.
300 nautical miles west of Astoria.
See, that works great. We're running off the kicker right now. We're doing about 8.4. We got about a 3 mile an hour current. So you're about 5 to 6 the other way. The main motor, right, yeah, I'd say about 37 to 40. 40 good conditions, trimmed all the way up. When you are running the kicker, make sure that tiller handle there is trimmed, is tilted back. If you have it down, you'll end up busting that handle. So in other words, we're using the tie bar right now. Here's your downriggers. Do not leave it like this when you're using the kicker. Lift up on it like this. And then you can actually take that tie bar out. You don't really even need it. And they got to fix the tack. The tack is working on about 800 when you start it. But as soon as you give it gas, it just drops right to zero. It does have a built-in hour meter. Like I say, this unit's an awesome depth finder on this. I mean, very good. A lot of clarity on it. GPS is awesome as well. You can always add to this unit if you want to, like autopilot, radar, another screen, whatever you want to do. You got USB port over there. See, we're doing 4.6, 4.7. We were doing 8, so there's probably about a 3.5, 4 mile an hour current. So now all you do, I don't want to use that kicker no more. Just throttle it down, take it out of gear, kill it, hit the trim button. Same thing, make sure that tiller handle is all the way this way, not down here like that. Okay? Then, all you do, 703 control box, hit that baby like that, lift up on the red handle, put it in gear fast, like this. Don't do this. I mean, just slow because it can grind. You don't want to hear a grinding noise. Okay, no spray off the backs, no water leaks, your worst downward rate. Okay, I'm going to hit this about a 3 second to plane. Hang on to your horses. Okay, there's 1001, there's 1002, 1003. So 2.5 to 3 seconds. Start trimming it. And you do have a little current right here. You notice the boat. I know the kicker's on that side. I'll trim it down just a hair. Now there is a trick to the steering. Just trim this. See how it wants to take off? Now if you trim that, this boat should take the right way. If you over trim it, it's going to take off to the left. Now watch this. See? By trimming that, and it's easy to steer left and right. If you trim it too far down, too far up, it's going to be harder to tune to the right. See how it's pulling there? There's 36, 37. We go the other way, we're going to hit 40. Very clean out the back. Beautiful top. They actually put Velcro on the top, seam seal it so less chance of leaking top like most boats. They do use the powder coated square stock. So these are the only towable top that they guarantee is Duckworth because of that square tubing. All right, I did enough here. Everything's retaining your speed, your depth, and everything at high speeds, which is good. A lot of them cut out about 20. Okay, the only thing I see they got to fix is they got to figure out why that's jumping to zero or dropping to zero. See how it's doing that? As soon as you give it gas, it drops it back down to zero. So that's something the tech's got to look at. The fuel gauge is working good, and always off of your fuel gauge, Get this boat sitting as level as you can in the water like this to get an accurate reading. Because if you go like this, the bow is going to sink down, your gas is going to run down. It's going to show that you don't have as much gas. Now, if you give it gas like this and you raise that bow up, it's going to show you probably this kind of backwards. The fuel tank's up front. See, so now it showed you had a half a tank. So your seining unit's got to be in the front of this tank. That's why. So on this boat, you want to kind of stop it just like this and it will give you a true reading. Now, when you hit it, since the seining unit's up front, it's going to show you less fuel. See how it's going to drop like that? Because your seining unit's here, not back here. So don't go by this when you're running, always bring it back. See, so just under half a tank. All right, this is the boat doctor. I'm out.